Hey everybody, it's Ziz here, and I'm going to show you how to get into PvP, how to get your character set up, and get into a match. Now after you pick your race and your character and do the setup, everybody goes through a tutorial area. It only takes about 5 or 10 minutes, and as soon as you're done with that, you can jump right into a PvP match. You don't have to wait till level 10, you don't have to do a quest or go to some special area. All you have to do is press H, bring up your hero panel, and then right at the bottom here on the left hand side are the two crossed swords. That's a PvP icon. Click on that, and you can click play now. That's going to take you directly into a match, like 5v5 or 10 on 10. But before you do that, you're probably going to want your characters to get them set up with your traits and everything. So click on Be in the Mists. Now the Mists are like a staging area. You can set up your spec and everything like that. You can also get to the world versus world if you like from here as well. Or you can go to the other races starting areas. So if you have a friend who's playing, you can join them here. And so right when you hop in, if you want to go to World vs. World, that's where it's the 3 servers, big open world, RVR, sieges and stuff. You're going to want to go through this server portal right here. It kind of looks like a Stargate. It's going to take you straight there. And you don't have to set up a character like I'm going to show you how to do, because you use your PvE character there. So you'd be level 2, but luckily it bumps your level up a little bit so you don't die instantly. But you can level out there all the way from level 1 all the way up to 80. You can do it right there. Now if you want to do the structured PvP, that's where it's like 5 on 5, like battlegrounds and arenas and stuff, you're going to want to get your character set up. The first thing you want to figure out is what weapons you want to use, because every weapon has different skills. You can see here on a Guardian, these are the skills for my hammer. If you switch weapon sets, and then you have completely different skills. This is for a mace and a shield, and you only get those skills with the weapon. Now click on H again, bring up your hero panel, go to skills and traits, and then weapon skills, and this will show you all the skills and weapons available to your profession. If you go all the way to the bottom here, this will also have the underwater weapons, because they're different than when you're on land. So you can look through there and get an idea of which kind of weapon you want to use. And don't forget, you can pick 2 because you can switch between them in combat, and you can set it up with a hotkey or just click on the button, and you can do that in combat. Once you figure out which weapons you want to use, come over here, and this is a little Asura guy here. He's got some cool looking armor, and you can go ahead and just click on the items that you want, double click on it, and it'll give you to you. You don't have to pay for it, you don't have to gear grind or anything like that, and all of the gear is the same stat wise, so nobody's ever going to be more powerful than you because they get to play for 10 hours a day. So after you pick it, go ahead and just take it there, and then you can equip it like that. And don't forget, you also want to enchant the weapon. So here at the same guy, on the second tab, there's these enchantments that of course do different things. You can find the one that you want, and then all you have to do, same thing, you double click on it, put it on the item, and then upgrade. And you can see in the blue there, this weapon now does 5% more damage, so don't forget to upgrade your items. Now after you pick the weapons you want, you need to pick the right side of your bar. Okay, the first one is a heal. Every profession gets a heal. Then you have 3 utilities, and then your ultimate, which is your elite skill, which is really powerful. You can click on the little arrows above here, and it'll show you all the options. Or you can also press H and use this skill slot skills here, and this will show you all the available skills for you as well. Now when you come to do structured PvP, you automatically get everything that's available for your class. These ones here you can see look a little bit different. Those are racial specific skills. You can use those in PvE or World vs. World, but you can't use them in structured PvP. So if I tried to click on it and see, it won't work. But you can use them in PvE and World vs. World. Okay, so go ahead and pick the right side of your bar, whichever ones you want to use there, get it all set up. And then this NPC here, they're going to have the upgrades. She's a Sylvari. She's going to have the upgrades for your armor, just like we did on the weapon. So go ahead and pick the ones that you want there. You can mix and match, and then you go ahead and just double click it and put it right on your armor like that. Okay, now you may have noticed that none of the gear has stats on it. That's because in PvP like this, all of the stats are put onto one item. They're all on the amulets. It's from this NPC over here, and you can look through here and they have all the different stats. Okay, and then also there are the upgrades again. This goes on the amulet as well as the earrings and the rings. Now to overview the attributes, the stats that you get, power is going to make you do more damage. Doesn't matter if you're a warrior using a melee weapon or a caster or a range, doesn't matter, you just do more damage. Precision is going to give you a higher chance to crit. When you crit, you do 50% more damage. toughness is going to let you take less damage, and then vitality, of course, you have more life. Now the total attack here, that's the base between my power and my weapon together. Also, you can see there's a condition damage number there. There are bleeding conditions, there are burning conditions, and poison, which all do damage over time. So of course the higher that number is going to make those skills do more damage. Crit chance here, you can see I have a 5% crit chance, and then also crit damage. And that's going to add on top of your 50%. Like I said, everybody's at a base 50%, so this would put me up to 52%. Now armor, that's the defense from the armor I'm wearing on this side, plus my toughness together. Lowers the amount of damage I take. And then health and then healing power. Like I said, everybody gets a heal, so the more healing power I have, it's going to make it do more. Plus you have regenerations and other forms of heals as well. Now the last and most important part of your character, customizing, are going to be the traits. And so you go back to the hero panel here, and traits. And once you're level 80, you get access to 70 traits. You can refund them right here. Get 70 traits, and every point that you put in a trait line is going to give you increased stats based on the trait line. So this one does precision, condition damage. As you can see, every point makes it go up. Once you get to 5, 15, and 25, those are minor traits. You automatically get those as long as you have that many points in the trait line. If you go up to 10, 20, and 30, you unlock a major trait slot, and this lets you pick between 12 different major traits per trait line. So you can go ahead and pick which ones you want there, and then you can mix and match, have 20 in this line and 30 in that line, however you want. And so you're going to pick those different traits to hopefully complement the different weapons and skills that you have, okay? And that's going to give you more stats and everything like that. So go ahead and pick all the traits you want. I'm just making this up right now. Go ahead and do that, and then read through all the stats and try to find the runes and the traits and everything that you would like. Now once you're done there, you can of course press H and you can jump right into a game. But click and play now. Or maybe you want to go test out your skills first. If you want to do that, come across this bridge over here, and these are training dummies. This one's running around so you can practice people that are running away. And then there's all these golems. There's a whole bunch in a mass over there. You can just hit and kill and practice on. There's siege weapons over here you can practice using. If you go over here, there are a bunch of NPCs that are based on the different professions. So there'll be a warrior one, a necro one, you know, all the different professions. If you go down there, there's a lake, so you can practice your underwater. And then over here on the far side, those are all NPCs that are found in the battlegrounds, in the actual structured PvP matches, okay? So after you're all set and you're ready to go out and actually fight other players, you can again use that Play Now button or click on this PvP browser NPC. And this is going to show you a list of all of the different games that are going on right now. And all you have to do is just double click on it and it'll take you right in there. This is how you're going to play with other friends, because if you just hit Play Now, you're probably not going to end up in a match with them. But you can both say, hey, join server 260, and you both click on that, and you can play in there. Sometimes it might put you on the same team. Sometimes you might be on opposite teams. But who doesn't want to kill their friends every now and again, right? So, also, last thing, there are tournaments, which are like arenas. They're going to be 5-on-5, highly organized. They're going to be ranked. And this is the NPC over here that's going to do that. They're not hooked up yet, but it's going to be just like you'd expect, 5-on-5, people trying to, you know, fight each other and get points and stuff. And then also, the more you play, you get glory. And you can spend your glory on NPCs. There's one here. And then they go all the way up here, 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 all the way up, and there's more on the other side. So you can get better looking armor, different looking armor. Like I said, it's not any more powerful. Skill is always going to be the deciding factor. Nobody's going to have a stat advantage, but you can kind of differentiate yourself and look a little bit different. So that's how you get into PvP. That's how you get your character set up, and then you can jump into a match. I'll have another video on World vs. World going over that. Please leave me a comment or let me know what you'd like me to do in the future, any special requests for classes or professions. I'll have more PvP footage coming up. I'll try to release at least one PvP match a day while the beta is going on here. And if this was helpful, please like and subscribe. I'll be doing more Guild Wars 2 footage. This is Iz, and I will see you out there.